cooler. Здравствуйте. Anyone that understands the Russian. Firstly, I just want to say how honoured it is for the club to be considered part of Indus's key European-wide strategy. You know, for us, it's a very interesting project that they're looking to develop, and we're also very proud of, you know, from our point of view, of how to be seen alongside these three fantastic clubs here, how that reflects on where we've come as a club and how we've grown over the years. So we're really looking forward to working with Indus more and how we can support the campaign and execute that for them amongst our fan base. I think there's really sort of two key areas why the partnership is so key for us, and I think that we can work well with Indus about that. Is with regards to the first one, is that we are number one in our market, and so are Indus. And I think it's very important for our growth that we align ourselves with the strongest, as Ivan was saying, about the strength of the brand, the values within that brand, and how they reflect who we are as a club. So that's been very important for us. And obviously, as you know, you'll have all noticed Shakhtar from our successes on the pitch and how we've done in the Champions League, but perhaps many of you won't understand what's going on off the pitch. And so that's, for us, is why we're, as I was saying earlier, we're very proud that that's sort of been recognised, and how I think from an international point of view it's a really key point in our growth. The second one, that's probably the most interesting one, is regards to education. And you know, particularly internally in the club, we are learning all the time. We're growing. It's interesting that we've actually very much modelled ourselves on Arsenal and how they operate in lounges like this and work with their fans. And so things like this, social networking, is very much in its infancy in the Ukraine. And so one of the things that we're trying to do is trying to transfer a lot of our fans to work with us online, like most of the Western clubs do. And so I actually see this project as a very key tool into educating our fan base and meeting our strategy of that fan base working with us in the way we want them to. So I think this can have a really strong impact from that point of view. But I think it's not just important for us, but it's also important for the market as a whole. And it's very important for other clubs in the Ukrainian league to see the proper way to work commercially and to work with big international brands. So we're very excited about how we can work together on that. So, like I said, you know, we're leaders in the market. We're striving to be first in that market, and we're looking to make change. And I believe that's one of Indus's the key values, is, as Ivan was saying, going forward and making change and being different and taking those first steps in the market. And so we're very much looking forward to doing that together and having some great successes in the future.